Let God handle that and watch them shrivel up and die. They have no more chances to try and bait you. They're through. You've been very patient with a lot of people. I mean, very patient. And there are people that want to keep trying you and keep testing you. And you keep letting things go. You haven't let things go, like not mentioned anything or not just said nothing about the situation. But I'm talking about you've been letting things go. You have been letting things go, and I want to commend you on that. All right, you have been letting some things go. All right, because you may have wanted to act out upon some things, but you didn't, which was wise and intelligent. All right, that was the smart thing to do, because just like the title says, what? Let God handle that. Don't you get yourself involved in their punishment. Don't get involved in their punishment. When someone is doing something wrong and you know they're doing something wrong, let them take that. Take that. All right, let them take that. Take that. They about to get destroyed. They about to be obliterated. All right, they're gonna have to be the ones to have to go through hell, pretty much, because of all the things that you had to push to the side and let go, and you had to deal with the irritation and the anger that people purposely tried to cause you. You have a right to be irritated. People try to mock that sometimes. You have a right to be irritated, because there are people who will do things purposefully, right? And on top of that, you're still trying your best to not see this person in a negative light. You're trying your best to just move on and not even ponder this person's existence. Is to that point. You don't even want to think about this person breathing. In the sense of, you don't want to think about this person. You don't even want to think about them existing, because just the thought of this person, it just is going to send you somewhere, because of all the little stupid games they try to play, and you're completely tired of it. All right, let God handle that and watch them shrivel up and die. All right, watch certain things in their life just fall off. All right, watch certain good things in this person's life not continue to be that good anymore. All the things that they enjoy, watch those things die off. All right, all the things that are good to them, watch those things just die off. All right, they want to ruin things that are good to other people. Well, guess what? There are going to be some things that get ruined for them. You can't do something without something happening. All right, there's every action has a reaction, even when you don't give them one. It's the ultimate reaction. All right, somebody else is going to be reacting on them and not us. All right, it's the wrath reaction. All right, yeah, God's wrath reaction. All right, this person has no more chances to try to bait you. All right, this person is finished. This person is finished. This is a warning shot. All right, this sound the alarm. This is a warning shot. All right, we're gonna let God handle that, and we're gonna watch them shrivel up and disappear like they never even existed. They're gonna get moved away somewhere. They're gonna be somewhere else, away from you, where they need to be. They need to be. This person doesn't seem to have any decency. This person doesn't seem to have any decency at all, and any good will towards you at all. People are real good at disguising certain certain ways they feel towards other people by gestures. Be aware of people who don't really feel you like that, but they're giving you kind gestures. All right, you'll be able to peep the type of person they are through your interactions with them. Not only their energy, but their interactions won't lie also. This person might be trying to cover up the type of energy they have with with their gestures, but their the interactions through time will show how this person truly feels toward you. And you're going to start to see that this person may possibly try to bait you because they secretly hate you, but they're through. All right, that hate is going to be their downfall. That hate is going to be their destruction. They about to shrivel on up. All right, they're going to shrivel up. They're going to be petrified. They're going to be petrified. All right. Whatever they enjoy is going to be petrified. All right, their little feel good, their little happiness, their little enjoyment is going to be trampled over and stomped to death because they tried to take some peace and some happiness from you. How dare they? It's one thing to have something happen that you don't like. Get over it. You didn't like it, oh well. It's another thing to have somebody constantly purposefully do something that you don't like, that you have to let go time and time again because this person just it's something that they have against you. Something is upsetting them about you. And you realize that there's nothing you can do about it. And why even try? So it's best to just let things go. You can report, you can go tell, but people who go through these things, there's really no way to prove these things and try to get these things taken care of. It's really something where you just have to work on yourself and just let things go and forget them and move on back to focusing on you. You don't even want to call these people any names. All right, you don't even want to make it that deep. You know, you gotta feel some type of way about somebody to call them out their name. You don't even want to do that. No attachment whatsoever. As they say, separate the person from the behavior. But even that's who they want to be. That's quite difficult. It's quite difficult when that's who the person wants to be. All right. But you got to bring it back to yourself. If you're not allowing yourself to be baited, that person's going to shrivel up and die because the energy that they're trying to suckle off of you right? Like the leech they are. All right, like the energy leech they are. They're unable to do that because they have no more chances to try and bait you. You done left them in the dust and moved on and outgrew most of the stuff that they are trying to use up against you. They're gonna learn, they're gonna learn, they're gonna learn. I'm telling you. And if you snap, you're the bad person. If you retaliate, you're the bad person. But who is going to see the person doing the type of behavior to you? All right, God is seeing it and he's watching it. He's not pleased with it. That's why this person, their time is running out. This person's time is running out. Most likely, if they're being this way to you, they're being this way to other people. All right, that attitude, the nastiness, the meanness. It's unfortunate that this person is choosing to behave in a negative way towards other people, but we have to accept that's who some people are. And once we accept that, bring your focus back to bring your focus back to you. All right, we got a lot of life to live and enjoy, and a lot of days to uh, have a good one. All right, you want to be able to have a good day and not allow people like this to ruin your day, because people like this, I'm telling you, they love to ruin your day. They're like the people that just are totally upset over having to encounter you, but they make it a issue every time you encounter them. All right, they're upset over the fact they had to encounter someone like you, but they make it an issue every time you have to encounter them, right? You're not trying to make it an issue with this person. You're not trying to make it a problem with this person, but they're trying to make it one with you. And when it does finally become one, the only person that's going to have to pay the price, all right, the only person that's going to have to pay the price is you. And this person is going to get away scot-free. So you might as well get away scot-free with them, and not even just do your best to ignore these folks. They cause trouble. They cause mischief. All right, they got bad energy. They got bad juju. They're negative. All right, that energy just floats through the air whenever they come around. They got a negative aura. All right, from all the negative things I guess they carry or they do, or all that stuff builds up in your energy, man. And I know we all got to work on our energy field, but I mean, that in itself is just not right. that in itself is just not right. We all have things to work on, but when it comes to that, nobody should be doing that nobody should be doing that to anybody. Nobody should be doing that to anybody. All right. So listen here. You will be avenged. All right. You'll be avenged. There will be some recompense, and all the things, all the things. All right. That's that Kanye track. All the things that these people have used to try and bait you into certain situations, to the whatever they were hoping was going to happen to you as a result of getting you into whatever it was they tried to cause, that's what they're going to be bringing on themselves. All right, they may have wanted to see you get into trouble. It's only going to be themselves that gets into trouble. It's going to be something that they get caught for doing. It's probably going to be behaving in a way like that to somebody else. Could possibly even be you. But just whatever it is, just don't trip. All right, because what the level that it is now, they're they will they'll cause things to happen to where it will end up being a situation. All right, so you definitely don't want any situations. The anger that they cause, it could potentially make a situation worse or cause you to have to replace some things. All right. So you definitely don't need that. It's like you have to be able to really control yourself around these people. And depending on what you deal with or what you go through or whatever your experience is handling things or trying to anyway. All right. um, it's just, man, it would be a lot easier without having to deal with certain people like this. I will say that, but that's life. That's just life. So it is what it is. It's just, oh man, it would be so much easier without having to deal with people like that just be in the way. I'm talking about you want to be in the way. Who wants to be in the way? The whole objective is to stay out the way. You get in the way of the wrong person, you're gonna be taken out of the way for good. All right, and they're not gonna wait for God to do it either. You get in the way of the wrong person, they're gonna take justice into their own hands, right? You lucky if you come across a person that is not on that type of time. All right, you're very very fortunate, but don't push them there though. Don't push them there. That's not wise either, right? That's not wise either. It's not wise to do that. No, shaking my head. No, it's not wise to do that. But you get the way the wrong person, and you'll be one of those things where the person was looking at the clouds, and there was some gates in front of them. We ain't talking about Kevin Gates. All right, you about to see them shriveled up. All right, they're gonna look like a shrunken head by the time they get done trying to bait you. You watch. All right, this person gonna look like a shrunken head by the time they get done baiting you. Watch. I mean, you still find a way to show this person decency. So you gotta give yourself a pat on the back. All right, you gotta give yourself some credit for that. You're growing, you're evolving. It's not easy dealing with people like this, especially when they make it hard for you to deal with them on purpose. But for the little moment that you have to see them, for the little moment that you have to be around them, just make it count. Make it count in the best way possible. All right. Whatever they try to do, don't take it personal. Don't view it any kind of way. Just keep your mind on what it is you're about to go do. Keep your mind on something positive. Keep your mind on God. Or I should have said that first. First and foremost, always keep your mind on God. But yeah, something just positive, man, to keep you away from making any mistakes or decisions due to the actions of another person. Because it's like, it's gonna be like, yo, they got me. I knew man. You don't want to get got. All right, don't let the enemy get you. And don't let the enemy within get you either. Don't let the enemy without stir up the enemy within. All right, there's no enemy within, there is no enemy without. But you don't want to have you don't want to have any internal things going on as a result of what people externally are trying to cause. But it's like that no enemy within, no enemy without thing. I get that, but that, man, there are certain people that just do things to purposely make them an enemy. I'm not going to be blind to that either. All right, and I don't believe I'm causing that. All right, so you know. But hey, if it's a way I could look at it and find out how to, oh, okay, I did do that. Well, won't make that won't allow that to happen anymore. I'd like to figure that out as well, because if it is some type of deeper meaning to where the other person that's bothering you is you, Danielson. If it's something like that, then hey, let's work that out so we could clear this thing up. All right, because this is it's overdue. It's overdue. All right. But yeah, peace, love, and light, all those positive things. All right. People want to, there are certain people that bait you as a sport. All right. There are certain people that bait other people as a sport. And you have to be able to not take it and get over it. There are certain times where I was in certain situations where I could avoid it a lot of things if I had known a lot of things. All right. But the things that I figured out that they help me now, and that's all I'm satisfied with. All right, it's good to learn and figure out things when something is wrong, or you don't understand, or you lack knowledge in the area, or you're not performing too well in the area or up to par in the area. You can figure out how to make things better for yourself. You just got to have a positive attitude and be optimistic that things will turn out well, and things will turn out the way they're supposed to, and it will actually happen, and you'll be able to see that with small things. And if you can see that with small things, you can see that with all things. You heard? So uh let God handle that. All right, let God handle that. They want to keep getting in the way. What? Say a prayer right then and there, for real. You may need to. All right, you might. That's a great habit to get into when people are doing things to get you to give them something. Just give them a silent prayer. All right, you know what, you motherfucking mouth. God, please let me not do that. I don't want to act like that. Let me not be that kind of person today. Amen. You stupid motherfucker. Amen. Yeah, you God, that, hey, it's better than nothing. You're showing the effort, and God appreciates that. God appreciates that. So it's like there's some people that test you, man, and it's like I guess even if you think a person is not um even if you think a person is not about whatever you thought, that they not gonna do nothing, or that you could think that, but if a person keeps letting enough stuff go, you keep pressing a person, you keep bothering somebody enough times, man, you screw what you anybody thinks. You bother the wrong person on the wrong day, or at the wrong time, and too many times, somebody's gonna eventually end up you gonna end up tasting that. All right, all right, you gonna end up getting that, and you brought it on yourself. A lot of people bring these things on themselves, man. A lot of people bring these things on themselves. All right, so always moral of the story: always leave good people alone. All right, but moral of the story is don't get baited into the foolishness with others, because it will save you from missing out on a lot of opportunity, so you won't have to keep starting over. All right. If you get baited, if you react, you lose. You got to start over. You get baited, you react, you lose. You got to start over. You don't want to have to keep starting over as a result of having a negative attitude about things that you can't control. But it takes certain people a little bit longer to figure that out, or to learn how to deal with that. So it is what it is with that. Maybe take you a couple tries. Maybe things didn't work out for you. But once you figure certain things out, once you figure out how to work yourself, and how to balance things out, it's not that difficult, and dealing with it becomes a breeze, and it's easy to be around others, and no matter what type of character style they have, it's easy to just do you. And when a man's ways please the Lord, even his enemies find ways to be at peace with him. All right. So you basically, when you work on yourself and you figure out how to control yourself and cool out in certain situations. That's your ways pleasing the Lord. You're not being quick to anger. You're just chilling, and unless you need to be, but you are figuring out that it's really not that serious, or it's not really worth all that. So you learn how to just separate yourself from certain issues and problems and negative energy and just let it fade away. You still may feel a little something, but sooner or later all that'll just fade away, and you'll get back to just feeling good and positive, and get back to enjoying your day. And that's what's most important. All right, so let God handle that. You don't handle that. All right. Vengeance is mine. Doth saith the Lord. Let God handle that. Let him handle that. He gonna take care of all that. All right. And all the games are gonna die. The foolishness is gonna die. The playing around is gonna die. The evil stuff they're trying to do, and make it fair seeming, all that's gonna die off, man. And this person is gonna be like they're gonna have a shriveled up life over there in the corner somewhere, unhappy and miserable and sad and mad at themselves, all right, because of the type of person that they chose to be. All right, so hey, we all got to work on ourselves, but you don't want to stay in a certain space, especially when it's damaging to other people. Ain't supposed to be doing that out here. That ain't cool. All right, that ain't cool. So hit the like button, hit the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Peace. Liz Lizite. We is out. All Rizite. Peace.